What's tougher than soil compaction? Most farmers think brute force, like ripping, is the answer. Did you know compaction can cut yields by up to 30%? Or force you into repeat field passes that cost thousands each season? That's why ripping looks so tempting. Big machines, deep cuts, and the promise of quick results. But if you've ever noticed that you're compacted soil right back to where it started by the next season, you're not alone. That's where nature's smallest workers, roots and microbes, step in, showing us a better way. When a mature cover crop roots decay, it leaves pores up to 10 microns wide, big enough for water, air, and tiny roots to flow freely. So if breaking soil isn't the whole story, what are we missing underground? Mechanical ripping is the first tool out of the shed for most folks. It's quick, loud, and you can see the results right away. But the truth is, breaking up hard pan with a ripper is a lot like clearing out a collapsed tunnel. You move the debris, open a path, and for a while, things look better. After ripping, crops breathe again temporarily. But here's where the trouble starts. Ripping doesn't build anything new in the soil, just rearranges what's already there. Without something to hold those new spaces open, the soil starts to slump back. Like paving a tunnel, once rains settle, that void often collapses within a single season, forcing many to rip again. Research has found compaction can return within months without biological structure. Gravity, rain, and time all work together to squeeze the soil shut, and you're left with the same hard pan you started with. That's why so many farmers get stuck in a loop. Compaction sets in, out comes the ripper, and the cycle repeats. The cost adds up, but the real frustration is that the problem keeps coming back. Breaking soil is only half the battle. Keeping it open is the real trick. This is where soil biology starts to matter. Living roots don't just push through open ground. They leave behind natural channels, almost like underground scaffolding. Microbes join in, binding loose soil into stable clumps called aggregates. These aren't just random clumps. They're the framework that keeps soil open for water, air, and roots. Machines can punch holes, but roots and microbes build lasting structure. There's a different way to tackle compaction. One that starts with what you add to the soil, not what you tear up. That's where Earnest biologicals comes in. These biologicals are designed to work with nature's own builders, roots and microbes. When roots grow, they leave behind channels, tiny passageways that let water and air move through the soil. Soil studies show that these root channels can make a real difference, improving water flow and giving new roots a path forward. Microbes follow, packing loose particles into clusters called aggregates. That's the real backbone of open, workable soil. Modern farming can throw a wrench in this system. Continuous cropping and heavy machines break up those aggregates and knock down microbial diversity. What you get is soil that slumps and packs tight right where you don't want it. It's easy to fall into habit of ripping every year, but that just keeps the cycle spinning. Machines punch through compaction temporarily. Roots and microbes build lasting structure. So instead of repeating rip pass after rip pass, you're embedding stability underground. What if there was a simple seed treatment that lit this process on fire? Earnest biologicals do just that. They coat the seed, sparking root growth and waking up microbial activity right where it's needed most. Deeper roots act like a drill, punching through compacted layers and leaving space for water and oxygen. Microbes, especially the ones that thrive in the root zone, get to work binding soil particles together. Mycorrhizae fungi and rhizobacteria, for example, help form glues that hold soil in place, building aggregates that resist compaction. Research backs this up. Boosting microbial life in the root zone speeds up recovery, helping soil heal itself instead of relying on another round with the ripper. Many growers report deeper roots and lighter rips after just one season with biologicals. It's not about treating symptoms, it's about giving soil what it needs to build real lasting structure. That's the kind of change that pays off beyond just this year's crop. Managing soil health is about setting up your farm for the long haul. When you focus on biology, roots, and microbes, you're building a system that works quietly in the background, season after season. These aren't quick fixes. There's a steady crew that keeps soil open and working, no matter what the weather throws at you. Healthy soil can boost yields without extra passes, putting more margin back in your bottom line. If you're ready to build soil instead of just breaking it, subscribe and dig deeper into the science-based tools that fits your fields. We're past the era of brute force, soil builders are in. And like we like to say, Earnest, it's grow time.